Today we're going to be looking at my top 5 trading strategies of 2024. But before I go any further, guys, I have a burning question for you. Do you have a favorite indicator that you found out last year? I'd love to know in the comments below. And don't forget, I give away 100 USDT every Friday. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. Hey traders, I hope you're going extremely well. My name is David and welcome back to my channel where I go through trading strategies. Today we're going to be looking at my top 5 and maybe a couple of extra ones, trading strategies that we found in 2023 ready to trade for 2024. Obviously, you have to do all your own back testing and forward testing before trading these. Responsibilities with you guys. Trading obviously is a risky affair. Right, so throughout the past 3 years, I've been back testing trading strategies here on YouTube with you guys and inside of Discord. And I've been extremely lucky to meet people in and out of the crypto world. And we've all have one passion, and that is building trading strategies which are either traded with bots or alerts for a human to come and intervene. But the main thing is the algorithms are behind it and make our decision whether we take a trade or not. It takes away all of the indecisions inside of trading. The FOMO and all of that is taken away from us because all of our decisions are made by algorithms. Whether it's midday, 1 o'clock in the morning, or whenever it is during the day, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, or a Monday, it makes no difference whatsoever. Our algorithms tell us we should take a trade when the trade is open and close it when it should be closed. Which is great because it means that we can actually backtest it on the full data from great platforms like TradingView, which will give us our equity curve on historical data. Although we don't trust 100% historical data because the history doesn't always predict the future, we also have other platforms that allow us to forward test, which gives us a kind of a testing situation in real life to see if these trading strategies work in real time. Today, I thought I'll go through some of the best ones that we found last year with the community. I'll go through some of the results. I won't go through all of the ins and outs of all of the strategies, but I will link every single strategy down in the description below so you can have an in-depth look at all of the strategies one by one. Okay, let's get over to my computer and have a look at these strategies. But before I go, guys, if you do have a couple of seconds and you don't mind giving the video a good old thumbs up, if you do find value in this video, it really is appreciative and it helps grow the community a lot. The more we are backtesting and finding great setups is more profitable for all of us retail traders, and hopefully we will find our edge together. Okay, let's get over to the computer. Okay, so the first indicator that we're going to be looking at is called Patreon, which was made by a guy inside of our Discord, a member for a long time. I haven't seen him in a while and I really would like to see him again. So if you're listening, Martin, please come back and say hello in 2024. We miss you, mate. Anyway, so El Patreon works with Botify X, which is a backtesting strategy that I built, which allows you to backtest any indicator out there. You'll be able to find the link to El Patreon or the free indicators on my website down below. So El Patreon actually gives us buy and sell signals, as you can see with these buy here, and the red ones are the sell signals. Let me make it a little bit bigger on the chart so you can see there. There you go. So the buy signals are these green signals here, and the sell signals are the red triangles up here. When we get a buy signal, we take our buy entries, and the only thing that will force us out of an entry would be an EMA. As you can see, we're on Shiba Inu here with the 1 hour time frame. And as you can see, the equity curve looks absolutely brilliant. This blue line here is where you would have purchased if you would have purchased at the same time at Shiba Inu where you would actually be today. We're actually working contra trend and we're actually doing very, very well with a win rate of 74.3%. A profit factor of 2.448. We have a max drawdown of 17%. Remember, the guys, these are leverage trade strategies, so 17% isn't too bad. We have an amazing 164 trades that have been closed, and we have 215% net profit. Obviously, you can play around with the leverage and things like that. You can also use the dynamic leverage settings to improve on that. If I go across, if you would have buy to hold, now that is that blue line here, you would have purchased Shiba Inu here, and today you would actually be down 77% on your investment. But if you would have used this trading strategy, you would have been up to 115%. But the great thing is it doesn't only work on Shiba Inu. Here we have El Patreon as well on BTC USDT, and we're on the 1 hour time frame as well. As you can see, we have all of the backtesting results for all of the months here. Unfortunately, it's a bit of grey background on here. I'm not sure why. But as you can see, we have lots of green months and only a couple of red months, which is absolutely brilliant. We have quite a large risk to reward here. We have a very small stop loss and a big win up here at, as you can see, 10% win and a stop loss at 2.5. Let's have a look at some of these stats over here. If we look, we have this one is a much lower win rate, but obviously the R&R is a lot higher. We have max wins in a row of 3, max losses in a row was 7. We have total wins of 50 and total losses of 93, 143 closed trades. Look at that equity curve. It is straight up there, although we may not have beaten the buy to hold. We do have 149%. We have a very, very respectable max drawdown of 6.9, which is very, very good for a trading strategy. Obviously, the leverage on this one is much lower. If we would have had buy to hold return, we would have had 478%. So that one didn't actually win. But if you would have put the two together, you would have ended up with something quite reasonable. So that was our first trading strategy by El Patreon. It was by Martin. As I said earlier, look forward to Martin coming back to our group in early 2024. Okay, let's move on to our next one. Guys, before I go any further, I've got a really big announcement to announce. I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway next week. On the 27th, we're going to be giving away iPad Pros. We're going to be giving away USDTs. Don't forget to give this video a great big like and share with everybody. The more people involved, the bigger the prize will be. It's going to be thanks to two of our partners that have been working with us from the very, very beginning that I'll give a shout out to today. 2bit and Bybit, they're exchanges that you can use to trade crypto on. Bybit has been a wonderful partner to our group since the beginning, and if you're looking for really low trading fees, I suggest going to have a look at Bybit. If you're in a country where Bybit isn't available, we have also partnered up with 2bit. 2bit is a no KYC trading exchange and allows you to trade with leverage, and they're also giving us a load of bonuses. You can get a bonus by just signing up and depositing 100 USDT and you'll get 50 USDT back. More details about this and all of the wonderful things that we're giving away, like I said, iPad Pros, Apple Watches, loads of great things next week, so please do join me and don't forget to sign up for 2bit and Bybit below to enter the giveaway. Okay, let's go. Okay, my second indicator is the dead zone, inspired by a god called Tema. Thank you very much for your help on this one a long time ago. Very old trading strategy that we built a long time ago together. So this one works with an indicator called the Wada Ata. So if you go over to TradingView and search for the WAE, you'll be able to find the Wada Ata here. There's plenty of them. The one that I used was by Lazy Bear just here, which is the Wada Ata explosion by Lazy Bear. By adding that to the chart, we give you a nice colorful indicator on here. But as you can see, there are lines here, which is the explosion line. What we're looking for is we're looking for volatility and volume to be high, which is indicated by these green and red lines here. When price comes above and breaks above these orange lines, let me make that a little bit thicker for you and whiter so you can see it maybe. The explosion line here, I'm going to make it thick and white so we can see it on YouTube here. Okay, as price comes above this white line here, which is the explosion line, we are taking a long. As you can see here, it would have been an absolutely perfect entry here, giving us a 4% win on that one there. So, along with other indicators like the T3, which was one of my favorite indicators from the very, very beginning of David Tech as well. By H. Potter here, we have the T3, we're going to add that there. We're going to add that for trend direction. I always use the T3 on the 300 here. Let's make it white as well so we can see it better on YouTube. The T3 set to 300 is my replacement for the EMA. It gives us a fantastic trend direction. It's much more adaptive than the actual EMAs or the MAs or the simple moving averages. It is a very, very good indicator for detecting trend direction, and I've been using it for a long, long time now. So when price is above this T3, we're looking for green bars to break above this white line to take our entries just like this one here. As price breaks over, we could have got a nice entry there of 18%. That's just cherry picking. This is real back testing. As you can see here, we're on AVA USDT. And as you can see, we have 466 trades closed. We have 626% net profit. A win rate of almost 80%, which is absolutely awesome. We have a profit factor of 2.2 and a drawdown of 16, which is great for that. If you look at the buy to hold here, we're pretty much always above the buy to hold. Let's go over here. Let's have a look at this. If we would have purchased ever at this point here, we would currently be down 36%. With the trading strategy, we would actually be up 626%. Fantastic. So let's go along. As we're on the other strategy, it doesn't only work on one pair coin. We also have here, we have Matic. We would have earned a 27%, 80% win rate, 1.9 profit factor, and a max drawdown of 1.6. In comparison to the buy and hold, where we would actually be down 5% at the moment. So as you can see, this would have been a very good trading strategy as well, and has been one of my long-time favorites. Okay, here is my third favorite trading strategy for 2024. It's the Super FVMA with zero lag MACD. So this trading strategy, as you can see, is extremely profitable as well. If I go over to a clean chart, let's have a look at the indicators that are involved. So we use the FVMA, which is a fair fantail, and there's actually only one indicator. This is a hidden gem and is absolutely brilliant as far as I'm concerned. Only 92 likes on this indicator and has been extremely profitable for me. So we add that to the chart. We also add an EMA for confirmation. So we're going to use the moving average exponential just here. Last of all, we're going to use the zero lag MACD, this one here, and that's going to give us our entries. So we have several indicators involved in this one here. We're going to be looking for a 200 EMA for our main trend direction. Now I'm going to make this big and thick as always. We're going to make this one yellow, and there we go. Right, okay. We're going to be looking for price to be above the EMA. The fantail is just going to give us our confirmation of our entry. As you can see, it really does hug price and it gives us great entries. Maybe I should make it a little bit thicker for you guys so you can see it. There we go. As you can see, it is really hugging price and pushing it as you go along. It's giving us great support as we're looking for longs. So when price is above our EMA, like this orange yellow line here, price is also above the white line, the fantail VMA, which is that one just here. We're looking for the zero lag MACD to cross the red line to be crossing over the signal line here and giving us a green dot just like this. This is going to be our confirmation for our long entry. Would have been a perfect entry here. This is absolutely cherry picking, but like I said, we backtest things in our group, so this is our backtestings for Bitcoin. We're on BTC USDT on the 1 hour time frame here. As you can see, the months are pretty green, as you can see just here. Without any leverage or anything like that, we have a nice green line here. This one is on spot. We have 221 closed trades, an amazing win rate of 70% and a profit factor of 2.54. If I go across, if you look at the buy to hold, it would have been 25%. We would have hugged that at 24%. Play around with the settings, guys. You can find better. Let's have a look at these ones here. We have Sol USDT. We're on the same trading strategy here with probably with some leverage. Our max drawdown is 18%, which is respectable for the 823% net profit. We have an 80% win rate and 135 closed trades. Look at those tables over here. Most months are green. If I close this down, we can see that our max wins in a row was 11, max losses in a row was 2. We've had our trading strategy being forward tested since this blue line. When you see a blue line on the charts, it means we forward tested it. So we're currently 1, 2, 3, 4 wins, 5 wins, 6 wins. In 6 wins since the beginning and 2 losses. There may be one hidden behind there. It might be 7 wins and 2 losses since we actually put this into forward testing. Forward testing means that we're actually live testing on real data to see if it's actually really working and it's not just historical data. And we do have another setup here which gives us a different risk to reward. We have 1,320% net profit, 61% win rate. As you can see, the actual risk to reward in this one is a lot different to the other one. The stop losses are a lot smaller, the wins are much bigger, 20% win there, and the losses are about 8%. So the losses are relatively large, but the wins are much bigger. So if you're looking for more that kind of trading strategy, this adapts to this quite well as well. This one is on the 30-minute time frame. We're on Sol again. We have a 2.85 profit factor. Max drawdown was at 20%. We have 77 closed trades. If I look back at this one here, we have max wins in a row were 5, max losses in a row were 4. We know the data. We've gone back here. If we look at the buy to hold and we would have purchased at the beginning of this blue line here, we would be actually 47% down, as our trading strategy is 1,320% up. And my fourth trading strategy is McGinley Trend Following Trading Strategy by David Tech. As you can see, looks great. Let me go through the strategy very quickly. The McGinley uses an indicator which is about as well known as the FVMA. Let's go over and have a look. It's called the McGinley Dynamic. Here is this one here. If we go down, it's actually one of the TradingView indicators here. There's plenty of the different sort of algorithms for it. I use this one for this indicator, and it uses an EMA for the trend direction. I'm just going to show you this one very quickly. Let's make it white and thick as well. You will obviously be able to find all of my settings and all of the settings inside of the Elite Backtesters inside of our Discord. You can find the links obviously to all of that down in the description. So when price breaks above the trend following system, we actually take longs. Obviously there's going to be areas like this which we're using things like the ADX to not trade in, but when price does come out and there's enough volume, we make big trades like this. Let's go and have a look at some of these backtesting results. Like I said, there will be links to the full indicators and full explanations for each of these if they're interesting to you down in the description below. So this McGinley is using Ethereum. We are on the 30-minute time frame, and as you can see, we have 334 closed trades, 525% net profit. We have a win rate of 78%. We look at those months. Most of the months are in the green, which is absolutely wonderful. We have a profit factor of 1.9, a max drawdown of 18%, which is still quite respectable for this 500%. We're going to have a look at the buy to hold, which is a metric that I like to look at, as you probably noticed. We would have had minus 26% if we would have purchased here at the beginning of this trading strategy. Let's have a look at these win rows. We have max win rows of 25, which is amazing. Need to be a bit careful when they are this high because it may not happen again, but you never know. And we have a max of losses in a row of 4, which is absolutely brilliant. Okay, if I go across, we also have this set up on Link. We have 300% net profit, 138 closed trades, and 68.12 net profit. Same trading strategy, the McGinley Trend Follower. We have 1.86% and we have a great max drawdown of around 10% just there. If I go over, let's have a look at the max, the buy to hold. We would have been down 1.1%, and with this trading strategy, we're up 300%. Okay, so that was the McGinley trading trend follower, and my final trading strategy that we're going to be looking at today. Drum roll, please. We're going to be looking at Trend Who. which is my #1 trading strategy this year. It's the one that's been the most profitable for the group and seems to have the best setups that we've found so far. Trend 2, I would have never guessed that would have been the best trading strategy of the year when I developed it, but it's pretty simple really. It uses a fat fingers indicator, which is this one here. The fat fingers study just this one here, and then it uses a TradingView, which is this one here, just there. It uses these two indicators, which are pretty simple. I'm going to remove the McGinley dynamic. There you go. Okay, so it uses mainly these two indicators. There's obviously going to be some kind of trend direction detection using an EMA. But other than that, what it does is it uses the fat finger study to detect large candles with a big volume, just like this one here. As you can see, that one there, it detects that, and if on the TradingView we are above the upper Bollinger Band here, like we are just here, we take an entry just here like this as a long, and as you can see, look at that, absolutely brilliant. Obviously, some of them don't work out, like this one here. That wouldn't be perfect cherry picking if it did, but that's how it actually works. Let's have a look at some of these actual backtest results. As you can see, TradingView has some absolutely fantastic setups. Look at that equity curve, absolutely beautiful. We are on the 30-minute time frame here on BTC USDT. We have a 57.6 win rate. We have 309 closed trades and 932% net profit. Our profit factor is 1.5. We have quite a high max drawdown of 30% on this one here. Now as BTC, let's go over to another one here. We have a Rune, which as you can see as well is absolutely brilliant as an equity curve. We have 62.91 win rate, which is great. We have 213 trades closed, 561 net profit, and a profit factor of 1.8. We have a much better next drawdown here of 12.2. And if we would have buy to hold, we would be down about 52% here. And as you can see, we're up 561%. So absolutely brilliant. Let's have another look at another setup on BTC. This one is on the hourly BTC. Look at that equity curve there, following the buy to hold and then just exploding it. We have 12,000% and we have 128 closed trades, 57% net profit. Obviously, this one hasn't got the highest net profit out of all the trading strategies, but the months are absolutely mostly in the green here. This one is actually on the 2-hour time frame. We're on BTC USDT. Profit factor is around 2. If we would have done a buy to hold, we would still be actually up 400%, but we exploded that with 12,772%, which is absolutely brilliant. As you can see, we're actually forward testing this one from this line here. We did have a 10% win, we had a loss and another loss and another win there, so it's about 50%, which we expect is roughly the sort of the win rate that we're currently on. Okay guys, so I really do hope you enjoyed that. It was today just to have a look through some of the amazing work that the elite backtesters of my group have actually built. We're a community, we're all working together to try and find the best settings so that we can profit all together using the optimizer, the tool that we built as a group as well. We're finding all of these settings together, sharing with each other, and hopefully getting back from other users in the group. One thing that I have learned this year, in the words of Kevin Davey, who's been part of our group in the past, is diversification is the holy grail as far as I'm concerned as well. Having different trading strategies, working on different pairs at different times, on different time frames, is extremely important and will help you hopefully to find the perfect trading strategy globally together. Without further ado guys, I'm going to give away the 100 USDT for last week's comment. Here I am on my latest video with that absolutely lovely jumper I have there. Okay, I'm going to give away 100 USDT. Okay, looks like there's a total of 28 comments on that video. Let's pick a winner. Dave Tim, thank you very much for your comment. I hope it was a nice one as always. Congratulations, you are the winner of 100 USDT. Don't forget to contact me via Discord. I will send you that 100 USDT. Anyway, guys, for everybody that's celebrating Christmas and this holiday period, Merry Christmas to everybody, happy holidays, and enjoy yourselves. Don't forget, I'm giving away iPads and some really cool gifts around the 27th, so don't miss that live stream. It'll be about 2:30 p.m. London time. I'll be giving away loads of great gifts of around 5,000 USDT. That's including iPad Pros, Apple Watches, and loads of great gifts and giveaways. So I look forward to seeing you then. Without further ado, keep safe, keep coding, trade like a boss, and I'll see you then. Take care. Goodbye.